Welcome to North Georgia News Now. I'm Adria Norell. Coming up today in local news, Dalton High School cheerleader Lanier Land has been named the Georgia Cheerleading Coaches Association Cheerleader of the Year for 4A through 6A classifications. Dalton City Council will soon hold a town hall on proposed changes to the alcoholic beverage law. And next week begins WDNN TV's long-running and highly anticipated weekly program, Football Friday. Later, we'll get into some state news, but first, here's your local weather.
Today's local weather is brought to you by Build Well Bake.
Welcome back to North Georgia News Now. Dalton High School senior Lanier Land has been named the Georgia Cheerleading Coaches Association Cheerleader of the Year for the 4A through 6A classifications. This honor recognizes her talent, dedication, and contributions to her cheerleading both at the school and state level. Land is the second cheerleader in Dalton history to be selected for the All-State Cheer Squad, following in the footsteps of Grace Anderson, who went on to achieve a national championship cheering at Clemson University. To earn the title, Land had to demonstrate her skills through a rigorous selection process that included writing an essay, answering questions in front of an interview panel, and performing a routine. While most of the performance was done solo, she received stunting assistance from her teammates Aluna Adams, Ella Carroll, and Zippy Vineyard. Land's performance took place this past Saturday. In addition to her cheerleading accomplishments, Land is an AP scholar, a dancer at the Dance Theater of Dalton, a lacrosse player, the Pep Club president, the Interact Club vice president, and a Christ Church Presbyterian youth. Land is also a member of the Beta Club, the Fellowship of Christian Athletes, and is a 4-year top 10 academic student. She's a Rotary Youth Leadership Award recipient, Cheer Hawaii Leadership Award recipient, University of Georgia Certificate of Merit winner, and Universal Cheerleaders Association All-American Cheerleader. Land was guided by coaches Shalissa Love and Whitney Lusk. Wow, this is impressive. Well done, Lanier Land, and cheers to you. In other local news, Dalton City Council members have agreed to hold a town hall on the proposed update to the city's alcoholic beverage law. The following comes from a report by Charles Oliver of the Daily Citizen News. Mayor Anna Lee Harlan Sams, said one of the things city officials are focusing on is safety, but they have to make changes to the ordinance to comply with state law. Sams said she thinks it's helpful for the community to understand that some of these changes are not up for debate. Among the changes, adding a requirement for cameras to be placed at the entrances of bars and stores that sell alcoholic beverages by the package with a phase-in period. Requiring establishments other than restaurants that sell alcoholic beverages to use an ID scanner, and requiring owners and anyone who handles alcoholic beverages at places that sell it for consumption on the premises to undergo training. The council members plan to have the town hall in the next week or so. On Monday, council members voted 4-0 to approve a $52,607 change order to the city's streets resurfacing contract with North Georgia Paving. Sams typically votes only if there's a tie. At the meeting, Public Works Director Chad Townsend said there were unforeseen deep pavement failures in the northbound lane of Tibbs Road, one of the streets covered by the contract, that need to be repaired. Other issues the council members voted 4-0 to improve include a request by Eric Rojo Aguilar to rezone from heavy manufacturing to high-density residential of 0.21 of an acre at 204 East Matilda Street to build a duplex. A request by Todd Phillips to rezone from medium-density residential to high-density residential, 1.29 acres on Main Street to build workforce housing. A request by John Schultz to rezone from heavy manufacturing to rural residential, 0.7 of an acre on New Doris Street to create single-family houses. And a request by Jose Eduardo Franco Alejandre to annex 0.17 of an acre at 1236 Fraser Drive into the city as medium-density single-family residential. With great enthusiasm, WDNN-TV announces the start of our long-running, highly anticipated program, Football Friday. Hosted live by Chris Owens and Jason Patterson, Football Friday airs on Friday nights at 11 p.m. and will keep you informed on what just happened on football fields in our area, including Dalton High School, Northwest Whitfield High School, Coahulla Creek, Christian Heritage, Ringgold High School, Southeast Whitfield High School, North Murray, and Murray County High School. It's a fun-filled, action-packed hour of highlights and commentary that re-airs on Saturdays at 10 a.m., only on North Georgia's television, WDNN-TV. You can also watch live on YouTube and Facebook. Football Friday will air for 12 weeks beginning August 16th at 11 p.m. Be sure to tune in. When we come back, it's Georgia news, including Georgia U.S. Senator Jon Ossoff wanting to hear from Georgians and their families about the state's abortion ban. Plus, the Carter Center announces their plans for Jimmy Carter 100, a musical event celebrating the centennial birthday of the former U.S. President Jimmy Carter. But first, the obituaries. Welcome back. Turning stateside, Georgia U.S. Senator Jon Ossoff invites Georgians to share impacts of Georgia's abortion ban. Georgia OBGYNs are warning that Georgia's abortion ban is risking the lives of pregnant women in the state, and Georgia U.S. Senator Jon Ossoff wants to hear from Georgians and their families directly. Last month, OBGYN doctors testified before the Human Rights Subcommittee chaired by Ossoff that women have been denied care during miscarriages because of Georgia's abortion ban, and shared stories of some who became septic and nearly died as a result. Ossoff is inviting Georgia families who have been impacted by Georgia's abortion ban to share their stories with the Human Rights Subcommittee as part of its ongoing inquiry into the dangers to Georgia women's health and human rights caused by the state's 6-week abortion ban. It risks the health of pregnant women who face complications and worsening the state's shortage of OBGYN doctors. In a new video, Ossoff said he recently convened a hearing of his Human Rights Subcommittee where they heard from OBGYN doctors and maternal fetal medicine specialists about the impact that Georgia's 6-week abortion ban is having on the quality of health care available to pregnant women and newborn babies in the state. Ossoff said he wants to hear stories from healthcare providers and anyone that has recently been treated in Georgia's healthcare system about how the 6-week abortion ban has changed the care available and how the experience impacted both medical practices and patient care. Georgians interested in sharing their stories can visit ossoff.senate.gov/GA abortion story to submit their testimonials. In other Georgia news, the Carter Center announced recently its plans for Jimmy Carter 100, a celebration in song, a musical event celebrating the centennial birthday of former U.S. President Jimmy Carter. The landmark concert, taking place September 17th at Atlanta's historic Fox Theater, will feature world-renowned artists performing live tributes and special guests celebrating Carter's legacy of service to humanity. Tickets are $100 in honor of Carter's 100th birthday and are available to the public at foxtheater.org/Jimmy Carter 100. Jimmy Carter 100, a celebration in song, will feature renowned voices from pop, rock, gospel, country, jazz, hip-hop, and classical music. Acts set to perform include Chuck Leavell, D-Nice, Drive-By Truckers, Eric Church, Group Love, Maren Morris, The War and Treaty, and the Atlanta Symphony Orchestra Chamber Chorus. Emmy Award winner Ricky Minor will be the musical director for the show, which will feature appearances by celebrity guests including Dale Murphy, Killer Mike, and Sean Penn. Additional artists and presenters will be announced soon. Jason Carter is President Carter's grandson and chair of the Carter Center Board of Trustees. He said that whether it was on his record player, on the campaign trail, or on the White House lawn, music has been and continues to be a source of joy, comfort, and inspiration for his grandfather. Delta Airlines is presenting sponsor for this event, which will benefit Carter's peace and health work around the world. The concept of a concert to honor George's favorite son was born from his love for music, which has played a significant role in his life and career. During Carter's successful 1976 presidential campaign, famous acts such as the Allman Brothers rallied to his message of change, honesty, and character. Chuck Leavell said that back when Jimmy Carter was running for president, the Allman Brothers played concerts for his campaign because they believed in his vision for hope and change for America. The former keyboardist for the Allman Brothers and the Rolling Stones added that they could never have imagined what a positive impact Carter would have on the entire world, and that it's an honor to play at his 100th birthday and Jimmy Carter 100, a celebration in song, hosted by the Carter Center and presented live by Delta Airlines, will take place at 7:30 p.m. on September 17th at the Fox Theater in Atlanta. Proceeds from the event will support the Carter Center, continuing Jimmy and Rosalind Carter's work to promote peace and improve health around the world. The event will be executive produced by the award-winning team at ROK Productions and Diversified Production Services, with Elizabeth Kelly and Carly Vankin serving as executive producers. A further celebration of President Carter's birthday is the crowd building of a new digital mosaic from images, videos, and messages sent in by the public. You can add yours at cartercenter.org/Jimmy Carter 100. A not-for-profit, non-governmental organization, the Carter Center has helped to improve life for people in more than 80 countries by resolving conflicts, advancing democracy, human rights, and economic opportunity, preventing diseases, and improving mental health care. The Carter Center was founded in 1982 by former President Jimmy Carter and former First Lady Rosalind Carter, in partnership with Emory University to advance peace and health worldwide. To learn more about the Carter Center, visit cartercenter.org. When we return, we'll share WDNN's community calendar, so stay with us. Welcome back to North Georgia News Now. Here are some things going on in the area. Salem Baptist Church will be giving away free groceries for those in need on August 15th from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. No ID is required. Invite a friend. Salem Baptist Church is located at 1448 Pleasant Drive in Dalton. Call 706-259-7045 for more information. Dalton Little Theater will open its 24-25 season with Grand Horizons, a Tony Award-nominated comedy by Bess Wohl. The story is about a couple, Nancy and Bill, who decide to divorce after 50 years of marriage. Their adult sons, Brian and Ben, are shocked by the decision and come to the Grand Horizons Senior Living Community to try and make sense of this possibility. As they do so, everything they thought they knew about their parents begins to change. The play explores themes such as marriage, family, imperfect pasts, and love in new forms. As the family grapples with their new reality, each must reckon with their own imperfect past and how their love for each other might express itself in new and unlikely forms. You may see some of your own family in these characters, and the audience is guaranteed to laugh, cry, and maybe be a bit shocked by the interaction of aging parents with their adult children. Leave the kids at home. Make it a night out for mom and dad when attending this one, as mature situations and language are part of the author's Neil Simonish storytelling. Produced in cooperation with Dramatist Play Service, directed by Karen Keith and featuring the talents of Judith Beasley, Kent Russell, Anthony Davis, Ron King, Joanna Lewis, Joshua Gunther, and Helen Crawford. The show runs August 16th, 17th, 18th, 23rd, and 24th. All evening shows are at 7 p.m., with the Sunday matinee on the 18th happening at 2 p.m. Tickets are available at DaltonLittleTheater.com. For more information, call DLT at 706-226-6618. The Northwest Georgia Real Estate Connect will take place on Thursday, August 22nd from 4:30 p.m. to 7 p.m. at Freya's Lounge, located at 303 East Morris Street in Dalton. Join hosts Andrea Nicole, Ginger King, and guests for an evening of meaningful conversations, potential partnerships, and valuable insights into the local real estate market. Whether you're a realtor, mortgage lender, construction worker, roofer, painter, or any other profession, come out to connect and collaborate. Light hors d'oeuvres will be provided, and Freya's has prepared a special Selling Sunset-themed list of cocktails that will be available for purchase. Don't miss this chance to expand your connections, share your experiences with fellow professionals, and elevate your career. All area professionals are welcome. This event is sponsored in part by WDNN TV and Porsche of Chattanooga. Are you feeling lucky? Join Dalton Ghost Tours on Friday, September 13th for a special Friday the 13th Ghost Walk starting at 8 p.m. Embark on a 90-minute exploration of Dalton's legendary past and haunted history with WDNN's own Connie Hall Scott, the author of Haunted Dalton, Georgia. The starting point is directly across the street from the historic Wink Theater on West Crawford Street downtown. Tickets are priced at $20 for adults, $10 for kids up to age 12. Kids under 10 attend for free. For more information, visit Dalton Ghost Tours on Facebook or Instagram, or call 706-809-0518. Autographed copies of Haunted Dalton, Georgia will be available for purchase. Dalton's second annual Follow-Weens Giving is set for Saturday, September 21st from 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. at Burt Performing Arts Center. Expect an awesome, fun-filled day with crafts, artists, and food vendors, plenty of sweets, activities, and music. The North Georgia Fried Pickle Festival is coming to North Georgia Fairgrounds on October 5th and 6th. Shop with over 175 craft and commercial vendors. Enjoy a variety of food, including pickles, a petting zoo, pony rides, inflatables, trackless train rides, face painting, games, entertainment, and more. Special guests include Twiggy, the water skiing squirrel, and Turtle Man live action. Admission is $5 and parking is free. WDNN TV announces the start of our long-time-running, highly anticipated program, Football Friday. Hosted live by Chris Owens and Jason Patterson, Football Friday airs on Friday nights at 11 p.m. and will keep you informed on what just happened on football fields in our area, including Dalton High School, Northwest Whitfield High School, Coahulla Creek, Christian Heritage, Ringgold High School, Southeast Whitfield High School, North Murray, and Murray County's High School. It is a fun-filled, action-packed hour of highlights and commentary that re-airs on Saturdays at 10 a.m., only on North Georgia's television, WDNN TV. You can also watch live on YouTube and Facebook. Football Friday will air for 12 weeks, beginning August 16th at 11 p.m. Be sure to tune in. If you'd like to include your event in WDNN TV's community calendar, send an email to info@wdnntv.com with event in the subject line. Be sure to follow WDNN TV on YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram. See you soon.